Hello everyone and welcome to the lecture on Amazon Simple Email Service SES. So this lecture will contain all these topics. What is Amazon Simple Email Service? Integrations. How email sending works in Amazon SES. Understanding email delivery concepts. So what is Amazon Simple Email Service? Amazon SES Simple Email Service is an email platform provided by Amazon Web Services. It offers a cost-effective way for businesses to handle their email needs, reducing expenses associated with managing email infrastructure. Users can utilize their own email addresses and domains, maintaining brand consistency in their communications. SES supports various types of outgoing emails. First one, marketing emails like special offers to promote products or services, transactional emails such as order confirmations to keep customers informed, newsletters for regular updates and engagement. SES also enables the development of software solutions for incoming emails. For example, email autoresponders for automatic replies, systems to manage email unsubscriptions, applications that create customer support tickets from incoming emails, streamlining customer service processes. So Amazon SES integration with other AWS products. First one is you can add email sending capabilities to any application. So you can integrate with any application using the direct product integration or using the SDK. You can send email from Amazon EC2 by using an AWS SDK, software development kit by using Amazon SES SMTP APIs. You can use AWS Elastic Beanstalk to create an email-enabled application such as a program that uses Amazon SES to send a newsletter to customers. You can set up Amazon Simple Notification Service SNS to notify you of your emails that bounced, produced a complaint, or were successfully delivered to the recipient's mail server. When you use Amazon SES to receive emails, your email content can be published to Amazon SNS topics. You can use the AWS Management Console to set up easy DKIM, which is a way to authenticate your emails. Although you can use easy DKIM with any DNS providers, it is especially easy to set up when you manage your domain with Route 53. You can control user access to your email sending by using AWS Identity and Access Management. So IAM is the way to control who has access to SES service. Then you can store emails you receive in Amazon Simple Storage Service S3. You can take action on your received emails by triggering AWS Lambda functions. You can use AWS Key Management Service KMS to optionally encrypt the emails that you have received in your Amazon S3 bucket. You can use AWS CloudTrail to log Amazon SES API calls that you make using the console or the Amazon SES API. And you can publish your email sending events to Amazon CloudWatch or Amazon Data Firehose. If you publish your email sending events to Firehose, you can access them in Amazon Redshift, Amazon OpenSearch Service, or Amazon S3. So how email sending works in Amazon SES? So first, a client application acting as an email sender makes a request to SES to send email to one or more recipients. So first step is send email request. If the request is valid, SES accepts the email. So this flow, accept and process email. Then SES sends the message over the internet to recipient's receiver. Once the message is passed to SES, it is usually sent immediately, with the first delivery attempt normally occurring within milliseconds. So if everything is well and good, it will send to the recipient's internet service provider ISP. So at this point, there are different possibilities. For example, first the ISP delivers the message to the recipient's inbox. So here it goes to the inbox and it comes to direct to the recipient's inbox. The recipient's email address does not exist, so the ISP sends a bounce notification to SES. SES then forwards the notification to the sender. So this particular flow, if it doesn't exist, the recipient email address, it will send a bounce notification and it will come to the client application. The recipient receives the message but considers it to be spam and register a complaint with the ISP. ISP, which has a feedback loop set up with SES, sends the complaint to SES, which then forwards it to the sender. So this is in the case where recipient think it's a spam, so it will register a complaint, and this complaint notification will go via your ISP to the SES or to the client application. Let us understand some email delivery concepts. First one is bounce. So if your recipient's receiver, for example an email provider, fails to deliver your message to the recipient, the receiver bounces the message back to Amazon SES. Amazon SES then notifies you of the bounced email through email or through Amazon Simple Notification Service, depending on how you have your system set up. There are hard bounces and soft bounces as follows. First one, hard bounce, which is a persistent email delivery failure. For example, the mailbox does not exist, so Amazon SES does not retry hard bounces with the exception of DNS lookup failures, and it is strongly recommended that you do not make repeated delivery attempts to email addresses that hard bounce. Next type is soft bounce, which is a temporary email delivery failure. For example, if the email box is full, there are too many connections, also called as throttling, or the connection times out. In those cases, Amazon SES retries soft bounces multiple times. If the email still cannot be delivered, then Amazon SES stops retrying it. Next one is complaint. So most email client programs provide a button labeled something like mark as spam or similar, which moves the message to a spam folder and forwards it to their email provider. Additionally, most email providers maintain an abuse address, something like abuse@example.net or whichever domain they are using, where users can forward unwanted email messages and request that the email provider take action to prevent them. In both of these cases, the recipient is making a complaint. If the email provider concludes that you are a spammer and Amazon SES has a feedback loop set up with the email provider, then the email provider will send the complaint back to Amazon SES. When Amazon SES receives such a complaint, it forwards the complaint to you either by email or by using Amazon SNS notification, depending on how you have your system set up. Next important concept is global suppression list, which is the Amazon SES global suppression list, which is owned and managed by Amazon SES to protect the reputation of addresses in the SES shared IP pool. It contains recipient email addresses that have recently caused a hard bounce for any SES customer. If you try to send an email through SES to an address that is on the suppression list, the call to SES succeeds, but SES treats the email as a hard bounce instead of attempting to send it. So like any hard bounce, suppression list bounces count towards your sending quota and your bounce rate. An email address can remain on the suppression list for up to 14 days. If you are sure that the email address that you are trying to send to is valid, you can override the global suppression list by making sure the address is not listed in your account level suppression list, and SES will still attempt delivery. But if it bounces, the bounce will affect your own reputation, but no one else will get bounces because they cannot send to that email address if they are not using their own account level suppression list. Next important concept is content filtering. So many email providers use content filtering to determine if incoming emails are spam. Content filters look for questionable content and block the email if the email fits the profile of a spam. Amazon SES uses content filters also. When your application sends a request to Amazon SES assembles an email message on your behalf and then scans the message header and body to determine if they contain content that email providers might consider spam. If your message looks like spam to the content filters that Amazon SES uses, your reputation with Amazon SES will be negatively affected. Amazon SES also scans all messages for viruses. If a message contains a virus, Amazon SES does not attempt to deliver the message to the recipient's mail server. Next important concept is reputation. So when it comes to email sending, reputation is a measure of confidence that an IP address, email address, or sending domain is not the source of spam, which is an important thing. And Amazon SES maintains a strong reputation with email providers so that they deliver your email to your recipients' inboxes. Similarly, you need to maintain a trusted reputation with Amazon SES. You build your reputation with Amazon SES by sending high quality content. When you send high quality content, your reputation becomes more trusted over time, and Amazon SES increases your sending quota. Excessive bounces and complaints negatively impact your reputation and can cause Amazon SES to reduce the sending quotas for your account or terminate your Amazon SES account. Last one is at least once delivery. So Amazon SES stores copy of your messages on multiple servers for redundancy and high availability. On rare occasions, one of the servers that stores a copy of a message might be unavailable when you receive or delete a message. And if this occurs, the copy of the message is not deleted on that unavailable server, and you might get that message copy again when you receive messages. So you should design your applications to be idempotent, so they should not be affected adversely when processing the same message more than once. And that's all. Thanks for watching.